Hello everyone, thank you for joining me on Sweet on Succulents with May. I'm May, and today we're going to be talking about Ledebouria Socialis. Can you say Ledebouria Socialis?
Ledebouria Socialis.
Ledebouria Socialis is also known as Silver Squill or Wood Hyacinth. This bulb plant is native to South Africa. In my experience, it's a fast-growing plant, producing more bulbs, which cause it to spread out rather than grow taller in height. In the time that I've grown it, it has never exceeded a height of about 12 inches. I plant them with the bulb half exposed, but I've been told that if you plant them deeper, they grow faster. I have yet to try that out. If you expect that your temperatures will dip into the 30s, you can pot this Ledebouria Socialis up and bring them indoors. They can be kept indoors as a houseplant with bright light or outdoors under filtered light. It's drought tolerant, and although it's not a succulent, it's grown by many succulent lovers. I find that they prefer a little more water than my succulents. In our home, this plant is affectionately referred to as the alien plant. With its deep purple tear-shaped bulbs and animal print leaves, it just looks so unusual.
It looks like leopard spots.
You're so right. They do look like leopard spots. We purchased these in a succulent shop over a decade ago, and they are thriving. They've provided us with bulbs upon bulbs upon bulbs.
But these are crooked ones.
Yeah, these have been exposed to a little more sunlight than the rest of the other plants. I just wanted to kind of show people what it looks like. See how these bulbs are all just compact and growing on top of each other? Okay, yeah. That was just a side note. But this particular pot has received a little more sunlight than the rest of these. This actually was getting a little bit of intense filtered afternoon sunlight. And this one was just getting regular sunlight throughout the day. And this one was in shade. So you can see that there are variances in the bulb shape. Like if you notice, these are kind of tight and compact. They're a shorter teardrop bulb. And if you look at this one, it's a little more elongated. And these are very elongated. I find that the purple hues are deeper on this one, and the leaves are longer. Don't you think? The leaves are a little longer on this one, huh? Mm-hmm. So I think it performs ideally in filtered light, not in intense shade like this. And this one was in shade, but it was getting that intense afternoon sunlight under a shade cloth, but still was, I think, a little too much for this guy. Oh, you can see his little bloom. It's right, well, it's kind of spent, but you can see the traces of it. You can see here again that blooms are spent, and that happened probably earlier in spring. So the Ledebouria Socialis are very easy to propagate. If you look at these bulbs, they're just mounding on top of each other. It's bulb on top of bulb on top of bulb. And what you could do is you could just remove them. Let me use my right hand. Kind of hard when you're holding the camera and trying to do this at the same time. I'm going to go for this secondary one. So if you notice, this is what the bulbs look like. And it's got that papery exterior that you can just peel off. It already has the roots right there. and you can actually just pop it into some well-draining soil and it'll take off. Years ago, and it's given me so many babies, so many babies. And I have more than just these, but here's one that I propagated using a bulb just like this one. Excuse my hands, gardening hands. And it itself is bulbing off as well. So these like to be a little moist, more moist than my succulents. These are not a succulent. They are actually grown by many succulent growers because they are drought tolerant. But I find that they do like the soil a little more moist. I still plant them in well-draining soil, as you can see, but they do like a little, they do prefer more frequent waterings. That's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this video.
Thank you so much for watching.
Happy planting. And a special thank you to everyone who's already subscribed to my channel. At this point, we are just 2 subscribers away from 200 subscribers. Thank you so much for all your support.